Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here in the broadcast booth as we look to get everything squared away here. Black Bears and Athens Rock Lobsters setting to do battle for the final time this season. Athens was able to win last night's game by a final score of 5-3. Binghamton able to score 3 goals in the third period, but unfortunately not able to complete the comeback. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We're going to take a timeout, come back, have a whole lot to get to in a short amount of time to do so. We're back after this.
This Friday, the Binghamton Black Bears are at home only one night this week as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks on November 21st at 7 p.m. Or have 2-for-1 beers until the end of the first period, so grab your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
A friendly reminder, we'll be back at Tully's on Tuesday, November 18th at 6 p.m. at Tully's on the Vestal Parkway. Come join myself, Brooks Hill, and along with members from the Black Bears organization as we talk about last week's games and get you ready for the upcoming Thanksgiving week showdowns.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here, finally back on camera. Cole, last night the Black Bears lost 5-3, and Athens getting out to a 4-0 lead before Black Bears really kind of woke up and made the game out of it in the third period.
Yeah, and that's a great way to put it. When they woke up in that third period, they seemingly had Athens kind of lapping them, running circles around them for the first 40 minutes of this game, and then that Ivan Bondarenko goal seemed to jolt a little bit. They gave up 1 or 2 more after that, and then they started to find in that last few minutes. It started with Gavin Yates just kind of cutting in, and then Dan Stone throwing one from the top of the zone that just knifed its way through and was able to find itself the back of the net. Maybe they can take that. Let's hope they can build off that. They're a good team. We know that. So is Athens. The Black Bears should look to respond tonight.
The Black Bears have not lost consecutive games in an entire calendar year. They're going to try to keep that streak alive here tonight with bouncing back into the win column. Let's talk about tonight's game and our players to watch. We'll start with the guy who led the way in scoring last night for the Rock Lobsters. It's Kason Gallant. He had the first 2 goals of the game. and he was a pest on the ice for the Black Bears.
Yeah, Gallant was sensational last night to start. Picked off a couple passes, was able to make a few mistakes into goals, and had a howitzer of a shot, just ripped two past Dominic Tomei in the first and second period, and was the driving force to that Athens early lead. The Black Bears didn't really seem able to find an answer for him and be able to respond until later on.
And on the other side of things for the Black Bears, a guy who got a 5-on-3 goal at the time, kept his point streak alive, unfortunately in a losing effort for the Black Bears, but 8 goals, 8 assists this year for Gavin Yates.
Yeah, Mr. Reliable, as he's always been in his 5 years here in Binghamton. Gavin, anytime he's in the lineup, you know he's going to be an impact player, and you know that he is going to make a difference on the ice, and he did last night.
Well, the Black Bears going to try to rip off the Band-Aid from last night and let it all out tonight, as Binghamton and Athens are scheduled to take the ice for the final time this regular season, coming up in just a few minutes. It's final meeting between these two heavyweight contenders for the Commissioner's Cup. Rock Lobsters and Black Bears coming up right after this here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night to work from home days to staying secure or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. As the house goes dark, we continue to roll along. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148 today. Call a few lineup changes for the Black Bears tonight. It's part of our UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update. UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. A 1-for-1 switch as Cam Cervoni comes into the lineup. Tim Kim comes out, and Scott Ramekers gets bumped back up to forward tonight, and he's going to be playing with Gavin Yates and Mac Jansen.
It's going to be interesting to see Scotty slide back up to the forward spot. You know that he's played there quite a few times, has a blistering shot. If you remember back when Don Oliveri was on the team last year, they said that Don's shot was only rivaled by Scotty, so we'll see if he's able to unleash it tonight against the Rock Lobsters.
So Cam Cervoni back into the lineup tonight. Tim Kim will have the night off. Very excited to see Scott play back at forward. I thought he had a great night last night, moving the puck defensively. Unfortunately for him, a lot of his shots from the point were getting blocked, and we'll see if he gets his hands more free tonight, being on the wing with Gavin Yates, who's so good at carrying the puck across the line.
He's also going to be able to jump up on the rush more. He doesn't have to worry about getting back and covering that defensive position. So Scotty should find himself in some better shooting lanes and some better scoring opportunities. Look for him to make a difference maker in this one.
All right, we're taking timeout. Come back, meet the starters for tonight's game. Some new ones for the ANC Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup. Take a timeout. Be back with more after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple City's Family Dental pregame show rolling right along here tonight on Saturday. Triple City's Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment by calling them at 607-545-4148 today. Cole, Black Bears putting a streak on the line of not losing consecutive games for the first time in over a calendar year. What's the key for them to be able to do that tonight before we meet the starters?
Well, this is the test, right? This is who you want to play against with that streak on the line. You want to prove why you're the back-to-back defending champs. The key is just throw shots on goal at Carter McPhail. It worked yesterday. Keep throwing shots at him. Make him make saves, and eventually he can't stop them all.
All right, time to throw it down to ice level. Presentation of the A&C Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup. Here's Frank Perney.
Defense, number 27, Cam Cervoni. On defense, number 61, Dan Weaver. And starting in goal, number 72, Connor McAnama. And now the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears.
Thank you, Frank. New starters for tonight's game. It'll be the third line of Zachary Demaray in the middle, Jacob Shankar and Nick Swain on the wings. And Cam Cervoni back in the lineup after sitting out last night, along with Dan Weber on the blue line, playing in front of the reigning playoff MVP, Connor McAnama, who will get the start here on Saturday night.
Oh man, does this place get loud for Connor McAnama. I say it every time, and every time they get louder for the reigning playoff MVP and goaltender of the year from Agawam, Massachusetts.
Time for the presentation of the national anthem. Very special guest from the Sherwood family joining us once again for the presentation of the Star Spangled Banner. Back down to ice level.
Cousin to Black Bears head coach Brent Sherwood, Eloise McMahon.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, those bombs bursting
Eloise McMahon with her rendition of the national anthem, joined by her older cousin, Black Bears head coach Brant Sherwood. She's done the national anthem twice for us here inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, and safe to say, Cole, she is 2 for 2.
She kills it every time, right? It's always nice to see her with Coach Sherwood standing next to each other. A cool family moment.
And there have those forever. And now time for the ceremonial puck drop, brought to you by our friends at DeMond Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Season ticket holder Rory Finch going to drop the puck here tonight, dressed in his Black Bears specialty jersey from a couple of seasons ago. Carter Shinkarik and Jesse Anderson taking place for that. But now time for the D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup. For the first time this season, Carter McPhail starts both games in the weekend set for the Rock Lobsters. He's 5-0-0. His goals against average is now 1.6, and his save percentage is .958. McAnanama on the other side, 5-1-0, 232 goals against average and save percentage at .831.
McAnanama is the star of the show for Binghamton. He always has been since his arrival here. If they want to beat the Rock Lobsters tonight, he's going to have to be good.
Build your dream home into a reality with all phases of home improvement, brought to you by our friends at D-Squared. Chris Mott gets the start once again for the Rock Lobsters in his return to Binghamton. Selected in the expansion draft and later sent to Athens via trade. Did not have a point last night, but is looking to get back on the score sheet here tonight. Third line starts for Coach Sherwood. It's been a while since the third line has started a game. Now this is the 12th game of the season for the Black Bears. They are 9-2-0. Athens, 10th game of the season. They are 9-0-0, still unbeaten. And we have a penalty for high sticking 35 seconds into this game.
Well, that Black Bear power play is going to get their chance to make up for some wrongs last night. They came in a little too late. Or excuse me, the penalty kill. Shankar, the one tabbed with the high stick.
Time of the penalty is 35 seconds into the game. Brought to you by our friends at Northeastern Striping Corporation.
The Athens door had opened at first, but let's take a look here at Shankar's stick. Yep.
Just rode up. Face-off will be one back from Milan. Northeastern Striping Corporation doing some early work here tonight for the Black Bears. Jansen, Stubbs, DeRazio, and Stone. Milan will slap this one around. Jacob Shankar sitting down in the penalty box at the 35-second mark of the period. Overskated by Stubbs, and that'll allow Shinkarik to carry up from the blue line. Milan down low. They're looking for the cross-ice pass. Now Milan sends it across. Good stick by Jansen to disrupt that scoring opportunity. Gallant pressured, and it stays on the blue line. Held in by the Rock Lobsters. Milan looking for the slap pass to Virgili down low. Empty-handed. And Binghamton and Athens both trying to get set back up positionally as everybody has time to reestablish themselves on the ice. Slap pass down low. Milan's wrist shot goes wide. Is it going to be held in by Shinkarik on the far side? Indeed it is. Stone fighting for a loose puck. It's sent across, tipped away by Jansen, but not out. Excellent keep by Athens. Gallant loses his edge, trying to stick handle around. Still has the puck, fires, and it just goes wide. Second opportunity to the back post. Hits a skate on the way through. Black Bears desperately need a clear. It's been a minute 20 as they've been hemmed in their own end. Stubbs tries to elevate it out on the back end. Held in by Gallant, far side Milan. Wrist shot off the blocker of McAnanama. Stone gets over to a loose puck, and he sends it down the length of the ice, and it's a mad dash to the bench for the Black Bears.
Yeah, McPhail missed opportunity there. Should have upped that puck up as quick as he could. Try to catch the Black Bears in the change. Instead, he allows all four guys to get on and off. Great kill by those four guys, able to keep themselves away from giving up a goal.
Neely, who had a goal last night, crosses over the line. He's sealed away by Weber. And Thompson and Bondarenko come away short-handed. Bondarenko goes through the 5-hole, but the doors are closed as McPhail makes his first save of the night.
Well, it looks like the Black Bears will get this one over the finish line for the penalty kill. Shankar up and ready to come back. A great effort that time by Thompson, trying to spring Bondarenko. Just couldn't get enough space.
Yates and Ramekers are going to come out for their first shift of the night. Coach Sherwood telling Jacob in the penalty box that he's going to join the play. And Cole, you were right. Black Bears are able to kill the rest of this off. Lathan steps into one that's partially fanned on, and then redirected by Ramekers off the side of the cage. Ramekers trying to use his size as a tool for these Black Bears forward, as Yates will play it up top for Lathan. Gets past the first man. Anderson able to pick it up from the half wall temporarily, but his pocket picked by Croucher. And Lukarioff will come away over to the far side. Little give and go with Van Durkin. Wrist shot through traffic is available. Scored through. Binghamton diving over the ice to keep it away from McAnanama. Garcia through traffic is seen by McAnanama, and then the bodies quickly swarm in front of the blue paint.
C-Mac just covering that one up. Didn't want to get any chance of any rebounds popping out. We'll just wait for the whistle here. Allow his team to change. Both sides look like they're going to go for a full sail change. Get some fresh bodies on the ice. Get our first look tonight at Bondarenko, Thompson, and Stubbs.
Shots early through the first. Athens power play is 2-1 favoring the Rock Lobsters. Athens had one shot on that man advantage. Milan, Virgili, and Neely play it back to the point. Kolatarsi fires. It's blocked by Milan. Friendly fire. And then Virgili able to nice check to take it away from Stubbs. This puck hops up into the air. Shinkarik caught himself down low, so he's going to backtrack, knowing that he already had two forwards in down low. Linesman will say no icing as this one gets played around the wall. We saw a lot of chip and charge last night for Binghamton that didn't really work out a ton. We'll see if Binghamton continues that same idea entering the offensive zone here tonight. Stubbs down low. Turnaround bid denied by McPhail. And then Milan able to pick it from behind the cage. Overskated by the defender. That's Kotarsi down low. And then Neely knocked down to the ice by the rookie D'Orazio, and that'll get some light applause from the crowd here on Saturday night. Thompson will flip that one off the glass and into the crowd out of play. Just about 4 minutes gone here in the FW Web Company first period. Located at 62 Griswold Street in nearby Binghamton. You can visit them online anytime at fwweb.com. That's web with 2 B's.
McPhail does a real good job of commanding that crease and covering up the puck when he has to, not allowing any second chance opportunities.
Face-off pushed all the way back to McAnanama's cage. Binghamton will play it up to the blue line where Athens was unfortunately waiting for it. 10th forward tonight is Emerson Emery. His first touch of the puck is a stretch pass ahead to Swain. Here chip ahead for Demaray. First man in the zone for the Black Bears. See if they can win some board battles down low tonight. They were able to in the third period last night, but not in the first 2 frames. Demaray using his frame, centering up for Emery. Goes down to a need to get the shot off. Good forecheck from the Black Bears, keeps the play alive at the blue line. And then skates tangled up between Demaray and Mack, nothing there. Both of them weren't looking at the other one, and Ramikers comes away with the steal. Ramikers looking for Emery. His pass will be blocked by Greco, and he is down on both knees behind the play. He's slow to get up, and he makes his way over to the Rock Lobsters bench. Gallant sealed off by a double team of Black Bears, Ramikers, and Lathan. Peeled away by Van Durkin, came over from the hat tricks in the offseason. And Anderson with a nice little poke check to take it away. Black Bears turn it over, though, at the line. Croucher loses his edge. Athens bench wanted a call for a trip. They're not going to get one right there. 5.5 gone here. Shots are even at 2-2. Yates trying to get around the forward. His ice cut in half. It's still available in the blue paint. Jansen, turnaround bid, hits the iron. Thompson corrals a loose puck on the half wall to the far side. Off the pad. Looking for a redirect from Yates. Over to Stone. Slapped around the wall. Thompson going to work behind the net along with Jansen. Back up top to the D-man. Stone had it heel on him a little bit. Forced it in air and pass. Rosenbaum playing it up the wall. Stone will stick his skate up against the wall and finally pulled away by Athens. Van Durkin now 1-on-2. Just pushes it into the corner. D'Orazio and Stone have plenty of time as the Rock Lobsters get off for a line change.
Well, it's been a better start for the Black Bears in this one, I would have to say. They just seem to be getting the puck up and able to get a better look at McPhail than they did at this point in last night's contest.
Milan will send it around the wall for Shinkarik. The captain of the Rock Lobsters plays it up to his own blue line where Virgili was waiting for it. Binghamton kept it in the first time, but second time for Shinkarik, able to get it out. Neely's drop pass to Virgili, over to Milan, fires, and McAnanama with an early test stands tall in between his blue paint. Now Bondarenko coming back. He got the scoring started last night for Binghamton. He's waiting for the cavalry to come in while the Black Bears are changing. Shankar up top. Return to sender down low, looking for Stubbs, just out of his reach. And comes away, Shankar over to Bondarenko, skate to stick. Pass was too far in front of Bondarenko. McPhail able to make a save. Athens able to get a clear. Some good early pressure from the Black Bears. Shankar going right back to work in the office for forechecking. Emery's going to join him. A stretch pass intercepted by Swain at the red line. Binghamton can't touch it though. Delayed offside against the Black Bears.
Some Rock Lobsters look like they got their claws a bit tangled there, knocking into each other.
Mott now charges after it. He's met in the corner by DeRazio. It's behind the net. McAnanama looking side to side, trying to locate it. For a second, it was underneath Joe Mack, the big defenseman. And now DeRazio gets past Gallant over to the far side. Swain shot will be blocked. And Mott on the counterattack for Athens, coming back the other way. Mott out wide, fires, McAnanama, blocker save, and traps it down underneath his mitt, sending us to our first timeout of the evening. 11:52 left to go here in the opening frame. Black Bears and Rock Lobsters searching for the first goal when we come back.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Ideal Bowling Center is where Binghamton hockey fans bowl with open bowling all week long with money-saving specials. Ideal is a great place for family, friends, company parties, and special occasions. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott. So much more than just your favorite bowling alley.
Well, a much different start to this one, Brooks, if you ask me, between the Black Bears and Rock Lobsters. They kind of got the Rock Lobsters on their heels a little bit. The Rock Lobsters haven't been able to answer with a few attempts, especially on that penalty kill that the Black Bears had to do, but a much better start for the home team.
It's a big tie-up for a loose puck off the face-off. Mack will get possession and play it up to the point. Fumbled with a little bit by Johansson. And now Jansen trying to pick it up from the half wall. Mack lost his edge, got him tied up with Jesse Anderson, but Yates is right down the middle, going over to Jansen, backhander, easily blockered away by McPhail. D to D, Lathan's wrist shot will be blocked by Mott. Looks like McPhail and Jansen collided with each other as he was trying to pass through the blue paint. Got to be careful that it doesn't draw a penalty. It's held in by Anderson at the point for the Black Bears. Lathan's shot into the mixer will hit either Johansson or Ramaker's stick on the way through and go into the safety net, out of play.
Bit of a different role for Scotty tonight. Out in front of the net, going to be right around that dot area looking to unload the cannon and try to sneak one past McPhail, similar to the way Yates was able to sneak one past him last night.
Shots are 6-4, favoring the Black Bears early. Just about 9 minutes gone in the opening period. Offensive zone draw for Binghamton will be won back by Van Durken. Van Durken trying to sell a high sticking call off the faceoff, but the referees weren't buying that one. Glukarov on a stretch pass on the receiving end from Van Durken. Has to push it into the corner as his ice got cut in half. A wrist shot from Greco from the point, looking for a tip, none provided. And Glukarov from the half wall, poked away by Stubbs, and that will get outside the blue line. Rosenbaum, the Pittsburgh native, will just have to shoot it in while Van Durken was caught on a delayed offside. So now that Athens touches up, they are good to go. But Bondarenko turns it over temporarily, but atones for that, stealing it right back from the Rock Lobster. Weaver pushes it over to the far side. Shankar, self-pass off the glass. Bondarenko actually gets there first. He's got a lot of speed. Stone's shot steered away, and that one goes off the paddle of McPhail into the netting with 10:08 left to go here in the frame.
10 minutes almost into this one. Jacob Shankar has been standout player so far, able to jump up on the rush, real good on the forecheck and seemingly getting behind the Athens defense. So Shankar looking to make some work happen and doing a real good job of it. Let's get a look at Shankar with that pass up to Stone, looking for the tip out in front, rides up off into the glass and into the safety net.
Third line back out there for the Black Bears. Demaray against Milan in the face-off circle, third versus first line. And Milan will win that draw back. Milan's really great inside the face-off dots. I thought Demaray did the best against him last night for the Black Bears. Now Virgili looking cross-ice for Shinkurik, trying to catch McAnanima out of position, and somebody got their stick in front. He had a yawning net, and that one goes into the netting out of play. Black Bears defense with a great play, sending us to our second time out of the night. We're back with you right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Scoreless halfway through the FW Web Company opening period. Take a look at this last replay from our overhead camera. This pass comes across to a player just outside of the screen, and then
shot it wide.
Okay, I thought Dan Stone got his stick there. I just assumed he made the play.
Safe assumption.
Goes wide, so Virgili might be thinking about that one here, following it up. Milan back out there against Yates. Face-off will be one back to Shinkurik. Milan able to carry up high. Now throw it into the open corner for Neely, former captain of the ECHL's Atlanta Gladiators. Now an assistant captain with the Athens Rock Lobsters. Wearing the number 7 jersey for the red and white. Pushed up into the high slot. Milan with a quick pass down low for Virgili. Centering up for Milan. Trying to draw the eyes of the Black Bears. It's down low for Milan. Fumbled it in his skates. Back across, and Neely cannot get it away. Here comes Binghamton. D'Orazio hit a dry spot on the ice, and that one gets dumped in. That goes off the hand of Colatarsi. So no offside against Binghamton, and now Yates can skate after this one on the far side. Wall cycle for the Black Bears. Stone pinches in. Yates comes back with it. Tries to settle it down from bouncing end over end. Stone's trying to get back up to the blue line. Back across. Here comes Stone. Shot through traffic. Denied by McPhail. Still available. Jansen on the rebound. And it's poked away. Here comes Milan. He's got some speed. And this play is going to be onside. A little toe drag move from Milan. Not going to work against Yates and company. And here comes Gavin. A slap shot gets blocked on the way through. Jansen parked himself out in front. A rebound was juicy, came over to Lathan, and Anderson will just chip it in down low. Back over to Gallant, far side. He scored 2 last night. He's stripped of the puck by Lathan. Now Athens in a low cycle. Greco, who was shaken up earlier in the period on defense, is down low right now. And a slapper blocked away by McAnanama. Here comes Bondarenko. He's in a skate race. Goalie caught. He scores. Ivan Bondarenko lights the lamp. Caught Carter McPhail in no man's land, and the Black Bears are on the board first tonight at home.
Well, there's the answer you needed. Comes from Ivan Bondarenko, able just to get in that skate race, and not many are going to beat Bondarenko in a skate race. That time, able just to jump out in front of the play. McPhail took a 50-50 play. His bet lost, and the Black Bears strike first in this one. Here it is, Bondarenko just quick to that puck. McPhail tried to get out to stop him, couldn't get back in position. Bondarenko makes no mistake, and the Black Bears are up 1-0.
So now Kotarsi will just slap it into the Black Bears bench. Neutral zone draw. Coming up, Ivan Bondarenko picks up his 6th of the season.
Leads the Black Bears in points, and it's going to be an unassisted goal, so no other points to hand out. Ivan Bondarenko's lead grows larger.
For the first time this weekend, the Black Bears have a lead. And now Stubbs over for Thompson, trying to find Bondarenko for a quick second, but this one's going to be slapped down. It will be icing against the Rock Lobsters.
They give up a goal, now they're pinned in their own end, so Black Bears with some chance to really put some hurt on the Rock Lobsters early in this one.
You know, Pete the DJ is doing an excellent job this weekend. Top tier.
You saying he doesn't sometimes? He always
does, but I especially love the songs that they're playing this week. Face-off won by the Black Bears. It's sent around the wall by Cervoni. 4-man pile-up behind the net. Shinkarik thought about going up the middle of the ice, but he thought twice about it. A stretch pass ahead to Croucher. It's no icing, but he can't maintain control. Now Weber comes up ice with it. Cross the red line and will send it in. Shankar against Croucher. Size advantage for Shankar. Demaray looking for the man in front with Swain. That pass never got through, and out come the Rock Lobsters back the other way. Croucher, Glukarov, and Van Durken. Glukarov, low angle, has to go behind the cage. Good positioning by DeRazio, forcing that play to go behind the net. And that one from the point ricochets, and Garcia ties the game up at 1. Bounced off something passing through the blue paint and goes right past McAnanama. He never saw it.
Just some bad luck there for the Black Bears, seeming to pick a corner even on that redirect. McAnanama didn't even have time to get down. Nice goal that time for Garcia. It's going to count all the same. Let's take a look. Pass comes up. They go low to high. Garcia just throws it. I might have hit off Shankar.
13:20 time of the goal. Athens ties it. And that is Garcia's first goal of the season. Jansen behind the net, spinning, stopping and starting along with Yates, looking for Ramekers. Saw the Rock Lobsters right there, Cole. All 5 players below the hashes. So if that puck is handled cleanly, that is a golden opportunity for the Black Bears. Icing against Athens.
They collapse a lot of the time down low there. They leave the Black Bear defense open, and they just get in the lane of shots and try to block them.
So we're tied at 1. This one will come back. Black Bears are allowed to choose their dot. Yates and Milan. And that one just goes past the glove side of McAnanama. Jansen fires off the draw. McPhail able to make the save. Backhander over for Jansen. A little touch pass. Not able to get a shot off. So Milan will chip it around the wall, trying to skate past Stone and DeRazio. Ends up going down low, and now we are tied at 1 apiece. Bondarenko had the first one. And Greco has the second as this one's punched out into the neutral zone. Athens will reload as it goes far side. Stone settles it over to Ramekers. And now the Black Bears going to be able to get this one out, going far side to DeRazio. Now Yates, backhander, looking for DeRazio, crashing the backside post. Pass never got there. But Jansen's doing a great job on the forecheck. Lathan's pinched in from his spot. Ramekers, who's been playing the entire season on defense, recovering for him. And back over to the far side, Gallant's waiting for it. Shots are 12-6, favoring the Black Bears. And a deflection by Mike Greco has tied the game up at 1 apiece. Now a steal. This is Mack looking ahead for Gallant. Black Bears get set back up. Ramekers will chop at it. Excellent soccer-style play by Shinkarik to work it down low. Mod up for Kolatarsi. And Athens will start this cycle again just inside the trapezoid. Squirts out to the far side. Shinkarik is not going to pinch. And that'll allow the Black Bears to get this one out as Shinkarik shields Stubbs away from the play. Mod out wide, a backhand. Looking for a friend to pass to. Her cut into open ice, get the forehand free. McAnanima had to be ready for the save. It's a good bounce back play for the Black Bears netminder. Stubbs looking for far side. Thompson on the forehand. Thompson fires and just off the bottom of the blocker of McPhail. Now behind the net for Bondarenko. Centering up for Stubbs. Never got there. Stubbs handcuffed on the way through. Mott gains the red line, and Gallant will do the dirty work of putting it in down low so Athens can get a line change. Anderson will just see some time, run off the clock, and allow Binghamton to get set up positionally. Third line is out there with the second defensive pair, tipped ahead by Demaray. And McPhail is actually just going to put it into his glove and freeze it, taking us to our final timeout of the period. We're tied at 1, Athens and Binghamton, here on Saturday night early. Back with you right after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. 3:35 left to go here in the FW Webb Company first period, but don't go anywhere. We have the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after 20 minutes. We'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Some games already going on tonight. They started at 6 o'clock. And then we have, let's see here. I'll look at the stat sheet as well. And the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments.
Some good stuff.
We're tied at 1, and that's the goal scorer for Athens, Garcia. Able to play it around the wall. Van Durkin carrying up, little, I don't even know what, a little deke between his own legs. That was a little dazzling. In the corner, you get a good look at the tie-up. Squirts out to the far side. A slap shot goes well wide. McAnanima has to recover. Find that near side post. Croucher sealed away by Weber. He went down before Weber made contact. But Croucher gets back up. Her carry up top into the high slot. Looking for a shooting lane through traffic. McAnanima fights through the screen. Able to make the kick save. Van Durkin, though, takes it away from Yates as he was trying to clear. And Van Durken able to play it in down low. Black Bears are able to get it out. Jansen now crosses over the line. And it's down low for Weber, who's pinched into the play. Yates is going to give chase 2 for a split second. But the Lobsters able to throw this one back down to Dan Stone. Goes down to a knee and fields it like a shortstop. And now Binghamton trying to get set up on offense. Far side, Thompson from a low angle trying to go above the shoulder. Maybe McPhail got a piece of it, maybe not. Bondarenko looking for Thompson on the return feed. Goes wide, Stone hammers a slap shot off the end wall. Bondarenko gets his hands free. Blocker save made on the wrist shot attempt by McPhail. Now Athens coming back the other way. Milan to the far side, dangles around Stone, sent across and high by Neely.
I think D'Orazio might have got a piece of that puck. What a great job by him getting back, and a big hit laid by Thompson there.
Thompson on the captain of the Rock Lobsters, Shinkarik. He comes right back in though, staying alive with the play. Stubbs now back across the line for Bondarenko, looking for 23 again. Pinballs around into blue paint. Bondarenko on the backhand. Not able to hammer home. Goaltender's out of the net. He recovers, finds the post. Up top for D'Orazio, skates in. Hands free, looking for a tip. It hits Cole Tarsi on his backside, and Athens able to clear. 65 seconds left to go here in the first period. Athens makes a dash for the bench. They get new bodies on the ice. D'Orazio carries over. Ramaker's knocked off the puck. Black Bears looking for the interference call. They're not going to find it either. Just a high sticking call. 35 seconds in. It's been the only penalty so far. Now Gallant, far side. It's a 3-on-2 for Athens. Gallant drives the middle, passing it over to Lowell. Fires, and McAnanama makes the save on the odd man rush.
It was a 3-on-2, and it had a Black Bear forward pin into it. Yes, Scott Ramaker has been playing a lot of defense this year, defenseman, but he was pinned down there. Had to get back. Black Bear's able to stop that. McAnanama had it somewhere. I don't think he knows exactly where it is yet. Here's that play again. Bondarenko just throws it into the mixer. Gets it back. And a whole bunch of Rock Lobsters converge.
Gallant's wrist shot easily detected by McAnanama. I think he just held on to it for a little bit too long to pull that trigger. I know he was waiting for the screen, but McAnanama got that extra split second to locate it, fight through the traffic.
Well, you need that screen in front of McAnanama. He's not going to let in many goals that he can see right coming from him.
Mac trying to play it down low. It's stolen away by Yates. Over to Ramekers and now Jansen. Back across, looking for Scotty. It's tied up in a board battle. 20 seconds left to go for the Black Bears and Rock Lobsters in this opening and exciting first period. Gallant leads the charge for Athens, going out wide, tries to get around Anderson. It bounces through the blue paint, but nobody there for Athens. Binghamton trying to keep this play alive. 5 seconds left to go. Final push for Binghamton. Yates over to Jansen, looking for the return feed. It bounces around, and the horn sounds, and the period comes to an end.
Much better period for the Black Bears there. The Rock Lobsters were on their toes for, I would say, about 50% of it. They got pinned down in their own end, and the Black Bears came real close to making them pay quite a few times.
Black Bears and Rock Lobsters tied at 1 after 20 minutes. It was exciting, but don't go anywhere, folks. We have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up after these messages here live on YouTube and Sportfeed.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
what happens to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales broadcast booth. Black Bears and Rock Lobsters tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Taking a look at the stat sheet through the opening period, Cole, shots on goal 15-10, favoring the Black Bears, picking up where they left off last night in the third period.
Seems like they learned a little bit, right, from what had gone on throughout the game, and they got better as that game went on. And once again, they get better here tonight. They put up 15 shots, as you mentioned, to the Athens 10. They'll be looking to put up even more than that in the next period and get a few more past Carter McPhail, who once again is looking pretty good.
Well, Ivan Bondarenko had the goal for the Black Bears, and Carter McPhail, we were just talking about him, got caught in no man's land. Was indecisive on if he was going to come out to play the puck or not, and Ivan Bondarenko made him pay.
2 goals, I would say, that both goalies would like to have back. That puck that McPhail just misplays. Bondarenko not going to make a mistake on that with his experience. And that puck that just snuck its way past C-Mac over his shoulder is certainly one he's going to see in his nightmares.
And I don't know if Shankar tried to block it and just didn't get the whole puck, only got a piece of it, or he was actually trying to get out of the way so Mac and Anima could see it. Nonetheless, it's Michael Greco's first goal of the season. Oh, excuse me, not Michael Greco. It's Garcia's first goal of the season, so my apologies. Matt Garcia gets his 5th point of the campaign for Athens, and we're tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Back with you right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a honey buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com.
It didn't go on.
You got to hit the on button.
I hit down, but you like that with the.
Okay, all right. Black Bears and Rock Lobsters tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Cole, what's going on across the FPHL? I know there are some scores from games that had already started tonight, but who's winning and who's losing and what games are tied?
Well, if I take a look over here at my handy-dandy Fed screen, we've got the Blue Ridge Bobcats and Twin City Thunderbirds are tied at 0 in the Twin Cities. They announced some new logos they may be coming out with today. Personally, I have my favorite. I know you have yours, but that's not for us to say. Port Huron jumps back on Indiana. They had a 1-0 lead. Port Huron scored 3 in a row before Indiana was able to respond, so it's 3-2 there in McMorran Place. You know the score here, 1-1. The Biloxi Breakers and Columbus River Dragons tied at 1 in Columbus. And the Danbury Hatchicks and Watertown Wolves have just dropped the puck. So one more time, it's 0-0 Bobcats and Thunderbirds. 3-2 Prowlers over Sentinels. 1-1 Breakers over 1-1 Breakers and River Dragons. Nobody's over anyone there yet.
There you go.
And Danbury's tied with Watertown and Brooks. I have to issue an apology to Cam Cervoni. He has been begging me to ask you how you think the Canes have been doing so far this season. I don't check my phone during the broadcast, but any game where he may not be in, like when he was injured, he would be texting me. Last night he sent me a text to ask you about the Canes. So Cam, I know you'll watch this later. I'm doing it now.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of injuries so far this season. Yeah. But you know what? They're staying strong. At one point they were missing their top 3 defensemen, and they're 12-5. And they're down 2-1 right now to the Edmonton Oilers last time I checked, but they're playing on the second end of a back-to-back. So kind of okay with whatever result happens. If they get to overtime, it's cool. Western Conference team, who cares? Final score on the out-of-town scoreboard for us tonight. And before we get ready to go to commercial, ECU defeats Memphis 31-27. Pirates stay alive for the conference championship. I did have my eyes glued to that before the game started tonight.
Just wanted to get
as
that in
well.
there.
I absolutely did.
Every text from Cam, every game after Cam's not playing, I get a thing on my phone asking if you were playing, so I had to ask.
Absolutely.
I'll show you later.
Go Canes, go Pirates, go Black Bears. We're going to take a quick time out. We're going to be right back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine Hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Tech Guy's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and...
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here as we get set for period number 2. These are the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from the game. Started off with a great rendition of the national anthem. And the Black Bears and Rock Lobsters tied at 1 after 1 period of Cole. Shots on goal 15-10, favoring the Black Bears. Power plays are 0 for 1 for Athens. And that was the only power play that we had in the opening period, and it came just 35 seconds into the contest.
It was definitely an up and down period for both squads. They needed to kind of get some continuity, and when they found it, they were able to get to their games and do well. I don't think either team really drew up those goals the way they did, thinking that that's how they were going to score tonight, but they'll take them right to the bank, and I think that they're both going to be looking to assert their gameplay onto this second period. It's going to be a little bit tougher with the long change. We'll have to see how they respond. Both teams had some time to get the coach's perspective, get some coach's takes. Athens did miss a lot of opportunities in that one, Brooks. They had a lot of chances that they just couldn't finish. The Black Bears had to clean that up a little bit.
We're starting the period at 5-on-5. First time since last night's first period that we've started a period at full strength on either side. We had somebody in the penalty box every restart last night for the second and third period.
You gotta stay out of the box. I'm looking at you, Chris Mott.
Saw Mott walking into the arena today. He said, "Hey man, Brooks, I thought we were friends. You gave me a lot of grief last night." I was like, "We just said you were in the penalty box." He's like, "Yeah, why'd you have to do that?" It was on the video board, Chris.
I didn't get to talk to Chris. Maybe I'll get to see him tonight after the game, but good guy. We definitely miss out him here. Hopefully he sees that part and says we stop giving him grief.
Yeah, clip that and send it to the Chris Mott fan club.
They're here in Plentiful tonight.
They are.
He's also from Long Island, so, you know, we always talked about that.
There you go. I know
him and Bernardo from last year, they were friends. There's Chris Mott. Bernardo and Mott grew up, like, I think 45 minutes from where I live.
Jordan Rosenbaum has a lot of family in attendance for tonight's game as well. He's a native of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So a lot of people for Athens and their family members supporting the Rock Lobsters here in Binghamton tonight. Penalty is going to be called against Mack as Nick Sane draws the first power play of the night for the Black Bears. Third line goes out 20 seconds in, and we have another penalty being called on the first shift of a frame.
Well, the third line has been pretty darn good tonight. They just seem to bring the energy when needed, throw the body around and jump in. Remember when, I think it was Nolan Egbert all those years ago said a swarm of bees is what this feels like, and that's what it seems like these three have been. And then you throw Emerson Emery, who doesn't skip a beat.
As long as you keep your feet moving, typically you're going to be rewarded, and Nick Swain kept his feet moving, and that whack from Joe Mack earned him 2 minutes in the penalty box. Meyer security power play for the Black Bears. First unit stays the same. They scored 2 power play goals, or excuse me, the power play scored twice last night. First unit got 1, and the second unit got 1 as well. Jansen tried to settle a puck down in front of the net. It goes over to the half wall, and Bondarenko will hold it in. Binghamton gets set back up. Athens very quick to pressure up top. Stubbs shot. That might have been headbutted away by McPhail.
I like that from Stubbs. Just get the puck and fire as fast as you can, not let Athens get any chance to set up.
Yates' drag shot blockered away by McPhail. Chases his own rebound like a point guard. Sent back up top. Now DeRazio reverses course back over to Yates. In and out of the circle. From the top of the umbrella over to DeRazio. Call the bartender. Austin wants the top shelf. Power play goal for Binghamton. They lead 2-1.
And oh boy, they needed that one to go through. The power play getting themselves off and running to a good start in this one. DeRazio just picks a corner right in that top shelf, that sock drawer area. And he's got his second goal of the season, second in as many weekends for Austin DeRazio. I can't wait to take a look at this one to see exactly where he was able to pick. It was a great pass from Stubbs, finds DeRazio, and McPhail just wasn't able to cover up the gaps in time.
Austin DeRazio, number 11, scores at 1 minute and 11 seconds of the second period on the power play. So that reads 1-1, scoring at 1-1-1. His second power play goal of the season. Stubbs and Yates get the assist. With that, Yates has a point in every game he's played this year for the Black Bears. 10 straight games with a point for number 12. Shankar will send it around the wall. Good pinch by Johansson to keep the play alive for Athens. Glukarov up top for Croucher. Throws it over to a vacated spot at the blue line, and Greco cannot catch up to it in time. He's forced to backtrack through center ice, where Croucher will go off the wall. Return to Cinder in front of the Athens bench. And Ramaker is in a chip and charge opportunity here, as this one will come all the way down to McInanamaw. Quick look up to the offensive blue line, saw that nobody was there. So here, just leave it back for Chichu Lathan. Yates is going through the middle, 2-on-1 for the Black Bears. If he can get it across for Ramakers, never got it to Scotty. Jansen carrying up top, he's peppered. Man defense right now for the Rock Lobsters. Weber able to keep the play inside the blue line temporarily to make sure the Rock Lobsters couldn't have an odd man rush. Everybody touches up. Ramaker's on the forecheck. Got to be a little bit weird for Scott being the first man in on the forecheck when this year he's been doing nothing but playing defense.
Probably makes you a little nervous inside. Like you have to get back, but you're playing a different role tonight.
Garcia skates in, his wrist shot, hit a body on the way through. Believe it hit the aforementioned Ramakers. And Yates will pick it away from the trouble along the wall. A little give and go with Jansen out wide. Toe drag move, no quarter given by Rosenbaum. And then collided with Jansen behind the play. Athens has numbers. Rosenbaum across, looking for the return feed. And beautiful play by Thompson to disrupt the play, but the trail official has his arm up in the air for holding.
Two Black Bears had wiped out in that play, so Thompson having to do whatever he could just to stop that from getting over, and he takes a penalty on that one. Black Bears penalty kill, going to get their second opportunity here.
Time of the penalty is 3:25. Austin Thompson for holding. Third penalty of the night. Athens is 0 for 1 on the man advantage, and the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill going to be called on once again. And Van Durken's going to be asked to leave the circle. A little false start on the wing. Here's a look at the replay before we get that puck drop, and they said holding, but call it a slash. But Austin Thompson nonetheless sits down for 2 minutes. Rock Lobsters tap one off the side of the net, stays out. Sent right back up top. Second unit is starting this power play for Athens. This is Neely. Her carried down low, looking across for Glukarov. Went off a couple of sticks, and he was still almost able to get that shot off. Good concentration from 77 in white. But Stubbs able to knock this one all the way back down to the Athens end of the ice. Neely out wide, goes one-on-one with Anderson. They're send it up top for Koltarsi, looking for a redirect from from Shankurik. Didn't get there. Koltarsi runs into Shankar. Goes for a line change immediately. Van Durken stripped of the puck. He'll have to send it back up top. And knocked away by Jansen. Mac Jansen tries to turn on the Jets. Comes in on the backhand. McPhail able to make the save. And then Jansen with a hard collision into the end wall, but gets up after the whistle had been blown.
Real nice chance from Jansen there. Let's take a look. Just picks this one off as the pass came across from Glukaryov. Jansen just gets it a little too tight. Unable to beat Glukaryov on the back end. But forces a defensive zone draw for the Athens Rock Lobsters.
Bondarenko won the face-off, but good execution by the Rock Lobsters to disrupt that set play from Binghamton. Virgili carrying across the line, sent down to the ice by Weber. Athens is still on the power play for the next 40 seconds. But Dan the Man Weber able to send it all the way back down behind the glass. Athens is offside, so they need to retreat into the neutral zone. Now that the linesman puts his arm down, they are good to re-enter. Shinkarik over to the far side for Gallant and Milan. That's a lot of goals between the three of those guys. Sent back across for Milan, holding for a wrist shot, looking across. Gallant backhander, ricochets off the backside of the cage, back over to Milan. Her fire, DeRazio gets in the way to block the shot again. Gallant can't handle the pass, Stubbs looking for the home run ball to Bondarenko. It's intercepted. Penalty time is up. We're back to 5-on-5. Athens still has it though. Milan spun around the puck, sent back up top. Gallant had to reach for it, so her just throw it towards the mixer. DeRazio will calmly knock the puck away from Akinanama, and Binghamton gets the puck out. Stubbs will fire from distance, and it's redirected into the netting, out of play. Binghamton gets through the PK with only allowing 2 shots on goal. They have 3 total on the power play, does Athens. Binghamton leads 2-1. Back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti with you tonight. Black Bears up 2-1 thanks to Austin DeRazio's second goal of the season. A power play goal has put the Black Bears on top 2-1.
Great shot from DeRazio. Just picks a corner up by that dot area and able to beat McPhail, which has not been an easy task for anyone this season.
McPhail led in 3 goals last night. That's the most he's led in all year long. Still had a winning effort and still made 35-plus saves. So Croucher now going ahead to Garcia, and Dan Stone's going to take a penalty here. As it gets sent around the wall, McPhail to the bench, extra attacker, and Milan does come out. So the Black Bears are headed right back to the penalty kill. Milan fires a slapper, goes wide, and Jansen touches up. So we'll have another penalty called here as the Black Bears are headed back to the sin bin. Dan Stone, guilty party.
Doesn't take many penalties, does Dan Stone, but takes the trip here. Just got the stick in the skates. And when you do that and someone falls over, you're going to buy yourself 2 minutes in the box nearly every day of the week. Let's take a look. Yep, takes the skates right out from under him. Garcia hits the ice. Stone hits the box.
Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill once again. For all your paving and concrete needs, contact the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Proud sponsors of the penalty kill all 5 years of the Black Bears. Milan at the goal line. Well, we'll just play it around for Gallant. DeRazio blocks the first pass. They're looking for Milan on the back post for a redirect. Couldn't find him that time. And now a board battle pushed up to the blue line for Shinkarik. Shinkarik will peel back, create some separation. Bondarenko will choose to follow. Captain fumbling with it a little bit just inside the blue line, but everything looks to be calm, cool, and collected for the Rock Lobsters for the time being. They finally push it over to the far side. Milan over to Shinkurk, top of the umbrella. Through traffic, goes wide. Rebound is somewhere. Where is it? McAnanamaw has it. Kept it out. Connor McAnanamaw, take a bow. Athens thought they had this game tied up.
Well, he does it again. The man they had nicknamed the Agawam Phenomenon, Connor McAnanamaw, somehow able to come up with that puck, which took a while to bounce off the backboards. I want to see an overhead view of this one if we get a chance.
$1,600 for the 50-50 tonight. They just announced that number. Proceeds being split with the STHA, Southern Tier Hockey Association. Here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay. Virgili right on the doorstep. McAnanamaw with the inside of his blocker, able to get a piece of it.
Attaboy, C-Mac.
Back up top, live action. Milan fires. This one goes wide off the glass, and Thompson's going to skate away shorthanded with it. Galant's got speed, and he's able to get back. McPhail thought he had the rebound. It's still available. Jansen going to pin it up against the wall for as long as he can. Weber pinching in. Defenseman shorthanded, trying to get the offense going. It's sent around the wall, but Milan able to settle it. 38 seconds left to go on the PK for the Black Bears. Shinkarek comes across the line. He's stripped of the puck. Anderson on the backhand will send it down the ice. McPhail comes out of his net to play it. Reversed around the wall. Stubbs almost caught up to him to take it away. Remember, McPhail took a spill last night in the second period behind the net on this end of the ice. See if that happens again. A stretch pass ahead to Neely. Play is offside. And then Neely and Anderson with some pushing and shoving, and they're going to drop the gloves immediately. And Anderson not afraid of the big ECHLer. Neely's going to head off for repairs. Anderson to the penalty box for the Black Bears.
What do they call there? Offsides or two-line pass?
There's no two-line pass anymore, so it is offside. But that pass came from the Athens into the ice.
That was the joke.
Okay.
That was the joke there. But let's take a look as these two get their wires crossed. Jesse Anderson not one to back down. And get some good licks on Neely.
Time of the altercation is 8:10.
It's got this place real loud right now.
That was 77 versus 7. So they're making it really easy for all the numbers so far. Wonder if they're going to call that a fight or just roughing.
Both guys had shed the gloves. I think that's going to be 5 minutes.
So Athens is still on the power play for the final 10 seconds here. And then Dan Stone's going to come out. Gallant shaves up the ice. Looking for the trail man. Milan fires. McAnanamaw makes the save. Rebounds available. Yates is going to come away with Stone, but it's too far in front of Gavin. Back into the Black Bears end. Athens is officially 0 for 2 on the man advantage, and they do call that altercation a fight with two willing combatants.
And then Pete does it again with some put your hands up by the struts. He's been on fire tonight.
Durazio's shot from the point hits something on the way through. McPhail able to locate it and trap it in his mid.
McPhail looks a little more nervous in the crease throughout this one than he did last night. Last night he really commanded it. Tonight, a little jittery.
Rosenbaum peppered as this will come back out to Cervoni. Or send it right back in. Emery getting to work on the forecheck, and then Emery sends a man right into the plexiglass. That was Garcia. He has the goal for Athens so far. Weaver trying to reverse it around the wall. Emery and now Croucher getting caught tied up with each other. Rosenbaum had it poked off of his stick by Demaray. Here comes pressure from Zachary. And Greco to the far side. His pass a little bit too soft to get out on first try. It will come back out through the neutral zone. But a good takeaway by the Black Bears as we approach the halfway point of the AAA Northway second period. McPhail out to play it. And another big hit by Emerson Emery. That time on the opposite defender, Rosenbaum. Milan run into at the penalty box store by Weber. Black Bears throwing the body around here, and then a tumble on the near side by Croucher. He lost the puck. Thompson able to get it out through the neutral zone. Mott gloves it down legally, and he was the first one to play it, so no hand pass. And Stone sends it around the wall. Greco introduced to Austin Thompson's shoulder, but able to get the puck around to the far side. Van Durkin charging up the ice with Milan. A wrist shot kicked away by McAnanimous. Stone will slap at it, and this one will come out. Does it have enough for icing? They say no, so we will continue to play on. Ramakers runs into Gukharov. And Van Durkin now with the puck. Big hits coming right now as Durazio sends 12 in white into the plexiglass. Ahead, Bondarenko to Yates. Yates gets past Mack, trying to get around Greco, centering up, nobody home. A couple of bodies collide in McPhail's net. And now coming back the other way, Glukarov, a stretch pass, looking for Mack. Lost his edge, another penalty will be called here. And tripping is the indication. We'll tell you all about it when we come back. Looks like the PK is getting some more time on the ice. Black Bears lead 2-1. Back with you right after this.
This Friday, the Binghamton Black Bears are at home only one night this week as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks on November 21st at 7 p.m. Or have 2-for-1 beers until the end of the first period, so grab your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
A friendly reminder, we'll be back at Tully's on Tuesday, November 18th at 6 p.m. at Tully's on the Vestal Parkway. Come join myself, Brooks Hill, and along with members from the Black Bears organization as we talk about last week's games and get you ready for the upcoming Thanksgiving week showdowns.
Welcome back in, everybody. 8:54 left to go, and Cole, there's another penalty up on the big board. Tell everybody about it.
Well, Mac Jansen gets tabbed at the trip that time. He'll take a seat for the next 2 minutes, and the Black Bear penalty kill is going to have to be good again.
2-1, Black Bears lead. Athens huddled around Coach Garrett Rutledge. As they have the big board out, talking about the power play. Worked out for Athens that you got a TV timeout right before a power play. You're allowed everybody on that first unit to rest, and they can come out fresh here. And there's a look at the Heinz Energy replay trip against Mac Jansen. This is the third penalty the Black Bears are going to be trying to kill off. Shots on goal right now are 23-17 favoring the Black Bears. However, in the period, they are 7-6 favoring Athens.
That's not the type of hockey you want to play if you're the Black Bears. You want to keep the shots coming at Carter McPhail, and you want to keep up the pace.
Black Bears will send Stubbs and Bondarenko out as forwards. Durazio and Stone as the defenders. And Yates is going to head to the locker room for something. Oh, Yates has been sent off. Cole, assignment. Find out if you find out what that is.
I thought I was done with assignments after undergrad.
No, grad school, you just get more.
You can say that again. 10 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay. Gallant will send it up top for Shinkirk. Wrist shot deflected by DeRazio, so it's unsportsmanlike for 10 minutes for Gavin Yates, and since they're under the 10-minute mark of the period, he is sent to the locker room. And now this one sends up top for Shinkirk. Binghamton pushed it away. And penalty here against Athens. It'll be against Joe Mack. And that'll end the Athens power play. He clipped Bondarenko away from the puck. And tripping is the indication. So Athens is 0 for 3.
I was going to say Black Bears get one back there. They've taken the last few penalties this time. It's Athens going to quickly end that penalty that came against Mac Jansen, and now 4-on-4 time, the first time we're going to see that tonight.
Athens scored 2 4-on-4 goals last night. So don't think they're going to be afraid to push for the offense for the next minute 23 while Mac Jansen's sitting in the penalty box.
Oh, look, someone's birthday. Happy birthday to that guy. Take another look here. You're going to see Bondarenko in the middle of your screen just get clipped.
So we're 4-on-4. And then abbreviated power play for about 37 seconds for the Black Bears. So they have a very short time to work with once Jansen comes out of the box. Gallant's got plenty of speed. And this one will ricochet off the skate of Ramekers. And down low, Lathan spinning around the hip check from Shinkirk, and a penalty will be called. Lathan able to keep his feet moving. Look at McAnanabah coming up the ice. He was beating Thompson to the bench area. Weber sends it across for Ramekers. Man in front's Lathan. Ramekers fires off the glass, stays in play. Smart play here by Weber and company. Rag the puck as long as you can, and then you'll have the full power play. Or you can go 4-on-3, but that play is offside, unfortunately for the Black Bears, just as soon as I finish my point.
It's like they were listening.
They're going to charge Shinkirk with a trip. Time of that penalty is 12 minutes, 38 seconds. So now the Black Bears are on the power play. It's 4-on-3.
4-on-3 power play, much different than a 5-on-4, much harder to defend. And then, for an abbreviated time, the Black Bears will get some 5-on-3 time.
And remember, Neely has not come back to the penalty area. He's supposed to be sitting in the penalty box as long as Jesse Anderson is. I'm looking at the visitor door, and he is not standing there ready to return. So this is the second power play of the night for the Black Bears. Still available at the face-off circle. Shinkirk gets 2 for tripping at 12:38. Binghamton on a 4-on-3 man advantage. Stubbs fires. Virgili able to make the initial block of a shot. Gets back up and clears it back down to McAnanamah. So Jansen's coming out of the box in 10 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-3. So DeRazio skates around. Send it up top for Bondarenko. Jansen rejoins the play. And her step into one, fires and scores right out of the penalty box. Mac Jensen, 5-on-3 goal for the Black Bears. 3-1 Binghamton.
And they're going to have a minute 22 to work with. Jansen sprung out of the box, wanted to get in on that play as soon as possible, and fires one right from the top of the dots. And there was no stopping that if you're Carter McPhail. And the Black Bears are also going to get Jesse Anderson back here too. What a goal for Jansen to double up the Binghamton lead. Here it is again. Bondarenko's going to get another point, and Jansen sets the roof off the place.
McPhail wanted to look for goaltender interference from Thompson, but Athens going to elect not to challenge the play. It is 3-1 Binghamton. Goal is good. Mac Jansen picks up his 9th goal of the season. He is now officially leading the team in goals for the time being. Now DeRazio, look at that speed. Cuts to the front of the net, trying to outweigh the goaltender, just lost it at the last second. Binghamton gets set back up. DeRazio with his 2nd point, along with Bondarenko as well, getting the 2 helpers. 45 seconds on the power play for Binghamton. Stubbs trying to send it across the ice. Binghamton overloading the near side for the time being. With Yates unavailable on this power play, Thompson is taking his spot with the first unit. 30 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Jansen carries down low, up top, back down low. Here draw the eyes. Basically just doing what Gavin Yates would do in that situation. Carry it around. Bondarenko throws it towards the mixer. McPhail was ready for it. Sent around the wall to the far side. Milan tries to clear. It will get past Stubbs and back down to McAnanamaw. Stretch pass. Ahead to Jansen. A little bit too soft that time, so he couldn't fly into the offensive zone. Stone chips in charge, but penalty time is officially up for Shinkirik, who will rejoin the play. Stone sees it, knows he has to keep the puck down low to make sure the Athens captain cannot have a breakaway going the other way. Anderson tipped on by Demaray, steered aside by McPhail. And now Anderson to Stone, off target, looking for Thompson, as Ramaker's cleaned out in front. Allows Athens to get to this loose puck, find themselves down by a pair. Stone elevates into the center circle. This is Emery. Not on the score sheet yet tonight, but has made his presence known with laying a bunch of hits. The play is offsides, and that will send us to our timeout of under 5 minutes left to go here in the 2nd period. Power play goal by Mac Jansen puts the Black Bears up by a pair. Binghamton leads 3-1. Back with you after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Black Bears up 3-1 over the Athens Rock Lobsters. They did not score on the 5-on-4, so they are 2 for 3 on the night. But the 5-on-3 goal, Jansen right out of the box, wastes no time, just says, I'm going to shoot. And
Can you blame him?
No, not at all. High blocker. Gets it past McPhail. And for the 2nd straight night, McPhail has allowed 3 goals. Still a long way from the finish here. We're under 5 minutes left to go in the AAA Northway 2nd period. Shankar will send it off the wall for Weber. High-rising wrist shot. That one hits Van Durken up high. Looks to be okay. Now Gleb spinning around a hip check from Weber. Loses control of the puck. Demaray is going to have to put it in. This is a delayed offside as it hits the linesman inadvertently on the way through. Van Durken lost his edge, took his eye off the puck for a second, but Croucher now stretching the ice over to Rosenbaum. Far side, Glukarov trying to whack one in past McAnanamaw, but C-Mac hugs the post. Van Durken through traffic. That's in and out of the glove of C-Mac. And back out to Stubbs, who skates ahead. He wanted to chip that one in. And now Athens able to counterattack. Gallant with speed goes out wide. He's grabbing a hold of Weber. And I think Weber has a hold of him, so no advantage gained when they're both holding each other. 61 will just peel it back. Tipped ahead by Thompson, so there's no icing this time for the Black Bears. Greco spinning it around the wall. Over to Johansson, his partner, and this one gets elevated all the way out. They say no icing, so he will continue to play on. Lathan carries up, still searching for his first point as a Black Bear. He's not able to get the puck deep that time, and Milan's going to lose his bucket, so he's going to have to go off on a line change. Wasn't too happy about that, but the light nudge from Jansen proved to be enough. Gallant coming back the other way. Mott lending a hand, stealing the puck, but now it's ping-ponging back and forth. Ramekers will just chop at it, force it behind the net for McPhail. Great forecheck by Swain. Comes away with the steal for Binghamton. Jansen leaving it for Swain. Up top. And that one just tipped wide by Jansen, looking for his second. Stone throws it towards the net. And McPhail able to make the save. And her frees it with 2:35 left to go in the second.
Just covering up right there, trying to get a face-off. Black Bears swarming again. Now you have 10 more shots than the Rock Lobsters. They're up 28-18 on Athens in that category, but where it matters, 3-1 on the score sheet. Here's another look at that bouncing puck.
Swain gets control off the face-off, trying to find Scott on the centering attempt, but Athens clears. All the way back down to McAnanamon, not going to have enough to make the line. So CMAC will speed up the process by setting it up on a tee for the defense. D'Orazio going cross-ice, that play red, and this is offside. So D'Orazio will just let go of the puck, and a stretch pass ahead to Virgili, one-on-one against Stone. Off of Stone's skate, a takeaway, and that pass trying to send Jansen on a stretch run. A little bit too soft from Thompson. Falls back into the hands of the Athens captain, Shinkurk. And a stand-up glove save made by McAnanama on the captain's wrist shot.
This has been McAnanama's best game of the season so far. He's just been able just to snag that out of the air, and he's really commanded the crease. The only goal that beat him was a weird bounce that he really didn't have a chance on.
Shots on goal are 29-19, favoring the Black Bears. Stubbs and Milan. And the circle, Milan will win this draw back. Find Glukarov, a wrist shot, nobody in front of the net, so McAnanama has an easy blocker save as it's sent back out into the neutral zone. Lathan elects not to pinch for that puck. Glukarov will drop it back for Croucher. Knocked away by Thompson, but can't pull it up to the forehand. Athens has to retreat temporarily. Binghamton able to get it out. Sent right back in by the Rock Lobsters. Rosenbaum out wide for Croucher. He's got Milan crashing the net. Milan centering up to the back post. McAnanama able to maybe get a piece of it, or either it was forked wide. Stubbs reverses around the wall. Excellent read by the Rock Lobsters to keep it alive down low, but they can't find Milan in time. Bondarenko takes a look at the bench, sees that everybody else is going off on a line change, so he will do the same. Stretch pass for Athens going to the far side. Cervoni is going to pinch up in front of the blue line, and now it's a puck battle in front of both benches. Who's going to dig it out? As it makes its way up the ice, looks like Van Durken got first control over it. And Emery right back to work on the forecheck. Emery is eating this third pair defense for the Rock Lobsters alive in the second period, Cole.
This whole third line has been eating them up, but Emery been able to throw that body like it's no one's business.
Back over to Rosenbaum with 16 left to go in the frame. Back through the middle. This is offside against Binghamton, so Shankar has to leave the zone. Final push for the Rock Lobsters. They send it into the open corner. Weber takes a whack at it, and it will hit the safety net with 5 seconds left to go. Emery And Garcia gonna shed the gloves. Emery trying to get back on his balance. He loses his helmet and continues to throw haymakers. A couple of rights from Emery coming over the top. Garcia throws a right, uppercut from Emery over on the half wall. And the linesmen are going to step in between this altercation and separate the two sides.
The Black Bears have been throwing that physical body around, and really the Rock Lobsters have had nothing, no ability to match it here.
So Garcia still amped up in the penalty box. Emery's going to go to the locker room with 5 seconds left to go in the frame. That's absolutely the right call.
The Rock Lobsters seem almost thrown off their game by the physical play of the Black Bears, as if they weren't prepared to have their bodies thrown around.
$19.55, time of the infractions.
Well, both those guys, their second period is done, and about a quarter of their third period as well.
So here's a look at the replay of the fight. It's a great advertisement for fight straps right there.
And Heinz Energy.
That'll be the end of the period. Weaver got an extra penalty, so Athens will start the period on the power play. Horn sounded, but the referee was blowing his whistle. And so they are going to send the teams to the locker rooms. Okay, that's the end of the second period. Wow. Tempers flaring a little bit here at the end of 40 minutes. Black Bears lead 3-1 after 2 periods of play. A pair of power play goals in the period from Austin DeRazio and Mac Jansen are the difference makers so far in this one. But Dan Weaver is sitting in the penalty box for the next minute 55 when we start period number 3. Okay, so we're gonna take a timeout, come back with more. Second period edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up right after this here live on YouTube.
This Friday,
rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports second period intermission report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. A lot of pucks in the bullseye there tonight for the Chuck-a-Puck. And looks like Glenn Pitcher has picked a winner. Oh,
607.
Funny. 607, just like the Binghamton area
That's
code.
That's a good one right there.
That is awesome. Thank you, Glenn, for emceeing the Chuck-a-Puck once again. Want to welcome everybody back up to broadcast level. If we're back on camera here in just a second, we're going to wait for the camera to rotate up. But Cole, through 2 periods of play, the Black Bears lead the Rock Lobsters 3-1. 2 power play goals in the second period for Binghamton.
Both of them were blasts from about the point area. A little bit over for Austin D'Orazio above the dot. Mac Jansen about the center of those 2 dots. And both guys able to slap one right past. And there we are, Brooks. That's a big
there we are.
There we go.
I know, I was ready. I was actually answering EJ Worth. He asked what the power plays were through 2 periods of play. Perfect segue, EJ. These stats here from 40 minutes of play. Binghamton 2 for 3 on the man advantage so far. Binghamton able to strike twice, 1 5-on-3 and 1 5-on-4. D'Orazio got that first early goal at 1:11, and then Jansen gets the 5-on-3 at 13:12.
And both guys needed to get on the score sheet. You can see they both wanted to get a little bit of that monkey off the back. D'Orazio had one last week, building off of that for this one. And both guys looked good, both period. The whole period, I should say, looked great for the Black Bears. I would say their best period of the weekend, and they'll need to keep that up to send the Rock Lobsters home with 3 out of the 6 points and take 3 points from them tonight.
Shots on goal through 40 minutes of play are 29-20 favoring the Black Bears. In the period, however, Binghamton had 14, 1 less than what they had in the opening frame. Athens also with 1 less than what they had. They had 9. Athens, though, is going to carry a minute 55 of power play time into the third period. Dan Weaver gets a delay of game penalty for a puck over the glass.
Yep. Didn't really see that with all the commotion going on. We were focused on something else, but Dan Weaver is in the box for another, as you said, 1 minute 55 seconds. So the Black Bear penalty kill going to have to be good again.
Emery and Garcia sitting down for fighting. Good news. Gavin Yates will return to the penalty box when the third period starts. And he'll have about a minute left to sit down, and then his 10-minute misconduct will be up, and he'll be allowed to return to play. We're taking time out, come back, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL tonight. We're back with you after this.
906, your car alarm is going off. Thank you.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes! That's awesome!
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, joined by a very special guest here in the Jeff Kai's Auto Sales broadcast booth. Our old friend, Colin Fitzgerald, back with us here in attendance for tonight's game. Colin, how's everything been going?
I'm doing good, Brooksy. I was trying to fly under the radar here tonight, but I knew I had to come and say hi to you guys up here and, catch up with you and see how you're doing. So.
Well, you made the mistake of texting me that you were here by sending me a picture from across the ice, and obviously we wanted to get you on. 2 weeks in a row now, we've had a former Commissioner Cup champion Black Bear player join us for an interview during the intermission. So what's been going on? Are you still out in Illinois?
Still in Chicago, yeah.
Okay.
Still living with the parents. You can't beat that, free rent. But I'm still trying to figure out the whole life thing, and I'm visiting my girlfriend Eliza this week, and figured I'd come support the boys here tonight. I saw they fell short last night, and wanted to come and see them. I haven't seen any of the guys yet. You're the first two I've said hi to, so you should feel special.
It does make me feel special. I'm very honored by it. What are you thinking so far through 2 periods of play? A couple of new faces who you did not have the opportunity to play with, but some of the guys still in the lineup for the Black Bears. But up by 2, 3-1 is where we stand after 40 minutes.
Yeah, they look like they're moving pretty quick tonight. Physicality for sure tonight after last night, but yeah, they look good. This looks like a playoff hockey game to me. That's probably a potential playoff matchup that we're watching here, and yeah, it's been a fun game to watch for sure.
A lot of people have had this one circled for a while. This is unfortunately the last time that the Rock Lobsters and the Black Bears meet in the regular season this year. Only 2 matchups just like last season. Wanted to ask about your family because it looked like you guys had a pretty busy summer with the whole baseball track. Tell everybody about some of the fun things you got to do this summer, including your brother.
Yeah, my brother Ryan, he finally got the call to the big leagues, the Minnesota Twins, and it's been a long time coming. So yeah, we got to see him debut in Milwaukee, which is an hour drive for us from there in Chicago. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, he had a pretty good year, so it was exciting for sure. He deserves it.
Andy hit his first home run.
Yep.
We all saw that with the Black Bears. We were talking about it like in the group chat, being like, Fitzy's brother just hit a missile out of the park.
Kirk tried FaceTiming me like as it happened. He was, I think, in the car with Scherzi and Ando, and so yeah, it was wild. They've been along for the ride too, supporting and watching, so it's cool.
Well, that's really awesome, and really glad that you guys were able to share that moment. I know that your brother is a big supporter of you, and they come and see you when you were playing in the Commissioner's Cup playoffs with the Black Bears. And, last year we talked to you opening night and we showed off the rings. Now the Black Bears have 2. Early in the season, what's the best piece of advice that you would have for anybody at this point about 12 games in for the Black Bears?
Pace yourself. I know Kirks has been injured for a little while here, and I saw some fans were getting feisty, wanting him to come back, but it's definitely a marathon here. And but these games, that are close, and you drop to teams that you probably shouldn't lose to. These hard-fought games where they lost last night to Athens. You look back at them later in the season and be like, you don't want to regret wishing you gave a little bit more, and it could mean a difference in standings at the end of the year. So it's kind of a double-edged sword where you don't want to kill yourself, but you also don't want to be looking back saying, man, if we gave a little bit more, we'd be in a different spot here at the end of the year. So you got to walk that line.
Couldn't said it better myself. Well, Fitzy, thank you for coming up in the broadcast booth. It's always a pleasure. That is former Black Bear number 15 on the ice, but number 1 in your hearts, Colin Fitzgerald, who's enjoying his time out in Chicago in town this weekend. Take a time out, come back with more to wrap up the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Big thanks to Colin Fitzgerald spending some time with us up in the broadcast booth. Makes the intermission go by very quickly when you get to hear from a former Commissioner Cup champion, Binghamton Black Bear. And I know that he was trying to stay a little incognito tonight, but it looks like a group of fans has already found him on his way back over to the far side of the ice.
Yeah, you blew his cover, Brooks. You kind of threw him in front of a light. You threw him on a camera. I'm not robbing a bank with you.
You know what? I forgot that the live stream plays around the concourse and at the concession stands.
I didn't think of that.
Hand up, that's on me. Sorry, Colin.
Hey.
But he's a man of the people.
You play as well as Colin Fitzgerald did in his time in Binghamton, you're going to have to deal with some fan service.
I'm sure he'll make his way back over. Bear, bright, electric, brightest moments. Binghamton had some big, shining ones in that period. 2 power play goals, one from Austin DeRazio, the other from Mac Jansen. But Cole, the penalty kill is going to be tasked with getting back to even strength very early here in this third period. You do not want to give Athens any momentum with an early power play goal while Dan Weber is sitting in the box.
And just the opposite, if you're able to shut them down here, maybe you swing the momentum back to your favor coming out of the break, killing a penalty, and on the rip, trying to see if you can put another one up to make it 4-1. DeRazio was flying in that period. He just gets better and better as the season's gone on. Every game, Austin just seems to get better. I know I used better a lot there, but that's the only way I can describe him. Here's that heavyweight matchup between Emery and Garcia. Neither one of the guys went down, Brooks, but for my money, I think Emery may have got the best of that bout. More shots connected. Truth be told, I also have to talk to Emerson Emery, and if he heard me say that he lost, he'd be mad at me.
That's
but
true.
I think he won that one.
Yeah, we can't have any more people mad at you.
No, I have enough.
Time for the third period. It is brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand, proud sponsor of the third period all season long. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit MamaBearTheBrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful. Once again, that is MamaBearTheBrand.com. Located right in downtown Binghamton, right across the street from our friends at Kraft on Washington Street.
That's a great street.
And
There's
right
a lot
next
of good
to,
stuff there.
right next to Stadium 138 as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on that place.
All within walking distance.
Well, that was a hand pass and a half that time. I don't know what Garrett Milan was doing right there, but he threw that puck about second base to first base. It's 90 feet.
I don't think I've ever seen someone do that off a center ice face-off.
It popped. It had to be an instinct. It just popped right up, and he just went, oh, threw it. That's an instinct right there.
And even though you're allowed to make a hand pass in the defensive end, since Milan touched it at center ice, that forced the referee to blow the whistle. Athens on the power play to start the third period. Van Durken gains entry into the zone. They send it across for Milan. Not on the one-timing side, so he's directing traffic from the half wall at the top of your screen. Goltarsi took his eye off the puck, and that'll allow Binghamton to get some new PKers on the ice in Thompson, Shankar, and Jansen. A stretch pass to the far side. Van Durken will backtrack it across for Croucher. Over to Goltarsi once again. Van Durken trying to go cross ice. It stays in play and somehow finds its way over to Milan once again. Athens very good with the stick and knocking down pucks that are bouncing off the ice. Milan throws it up to a vacated blue line. Stone able to get off to complete the line change for the Black Bears. Athens chips it on ahead. Goltarsi and Croucher working a two-man game as it gets down low. Van Durken picking it out of the corner. Fresh ice for Athens on this power play, so the puck should slide true. Slap pass all the way across to the back post. Croucher mishit it. Over to Kukarov, punched away by Makinanimov. First shot on goal of the man advantage for the Rock Lobsters. Sent back up top for Shinkurik. Croucher spin around bid. Goes wide. They're looking for Milan on the far side. They're going to let him skate in down low. Croucher tries to go between the legs. Anderson slides away to keep the play alive. And then Bondarenko is all alone on a breakaway. Comes in. Glove save made by McPhail. Stubbs going to work on the forecheck down low. This puck will stay in. Stone throws it towards the net, and McPhail recovers to make the save. And then off the skate of Van Durken, Binghamton allowed to take more time off the clock. Back to 5-on-5. Athens is 0 for 4 on the man advantage. Stubbs fires back post. They score. Austin Thompson right as they get back to 5-on-5. The Black Bears up by 3.
Well, that was some pretty tic-tac-toe right there from the Black Bears. It's a great forecheck from Swain. Finds the puck back to Stubbs. and Thompson was unmarked all alone in front of the goal. Nothing McPhail could do about it. Here it is again. Swain creates the pressure, gets it to Stubbs, tic-tac-toe. Thank you very much. Austin Thompson's back in the goal column.
Great forecheck by the Black Bears as they got back to 5-on-5. And Austin Thompson makes the Rock Lobsters pay for their careless passing in their own end. That is Nick Swain's first point of the season with the secondary helper. Mac fires, stand-up save made by C-Mac. Jansen over to the far wall. Black Bears lead is 3. It's 4-1. We had this score last night, and we know how it ended. Cannot take your foot off the gas if you're the Black Bears. Rosenbaum stripped of the puck. Yates will come away with Jansen. Jansen has a step on Mott. Her cut on the backhand. Power move to the front of the cage, and it's knocked away. Lowell knocked off the puck. Yates handling over to Jansen. Just goes underneath his stick. Here just fire a snapper that McPhail will make the grab and hang on. Most goals allowed this season in a game for Carter McPhail. The previous number was 3, and it was set last night by the Black Bears. Here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay. Swain goes to work, finds Stubbs, and all the way across to Thompson, who is unguarded on the back post.
Yeah, just a bad defensive breakdown that time from the Rock Lobsters. You can't leave Austin Thompson. You can't leave anyone that open, let alone Austin Thompson. Makes him pay.
Johansson over to Gallant, and Gallant will throw it right into the elbow of Bondarenko. Probably not feeling good for Ivan, but play will continue on as the Black Bears chip it in. Shots on goal are now 31-23, favoring the Black Bears. Still somewhat early in this period. Great keep by Anderson and company inside the blue line. Thompson trying to find a centering pass. Nobody's in front of the net for the Black Bears, and then Thompson gets knocked down to the ice by Johansson. And Gallant's going to come away with it out wide. Dangles around Anderson. Flying poke check from McAnanama is able to steer the puck just wide by Gallant. Bondarenko gains the red line and will send it in deep. Both teams will go for changes. Van Durkin out wide, sidesteps Stone and Demeray. Cuts to the front. McAnanama able to make the save. Binghamton able to clear, and Shankar and Swain come back out with it. 2-on-2. Pass gets threaded through the legs of Glukarov. And Harrison it ahead to Virgili. That pass too far ahead of 17. Ends up going behind the net. Demeray spins around the wall. And Shinkurik will just send it off the inboards. McAnanama looking left and looking right, trying to find this loose puck. Go down to ice level to see that board battle. It's picked away by Demeray and company. They get it deep. Gavin Yates back out onto the ice for the first time since that 10-minute misconduct. Good to see him back out on the ice. Approaching the 5-minute mark here of time elapsed in the Mama Bear brand third period. Cervoni will pinch in, gets sent around the wall. Shinkurik lost the handle on it. Jansen's backhander denied by McPhail. Over to the near side on the broadcast angle for Weber. Spun around by Yates. Great seal by Jansen. As it's sent up top for Cervoni. D to D, Weber's got his hands free. And that one will go well wide of the target. Ramaker's left alone in front. Goes through the 5-hole and scores. Gavin Yates is down, grabbing the back of his left heel.
So just as quickly as this place got loud, it's gotten eerily silent.
Gavin is in some pain right now. Athletic training staff attending to Gavin on the ice. He's going to try to make his way up. And Dan Weber and Mac Jansen are going to help Gavin off the ice. And he's going to go to the bench. No pressure on that left leg for the time being. You hate that for Gavin as a mood of somberness falls over the arena, seeing their assistant captain on the ice. Scott Ramekers does get the 5th goal of the night for the Black Bears. It's an even strength goal, and it goes right between the 5-hole of McPhail. Binghamton's 2nd of the period at 5:23.
Yeah, you see Yates just gets clipped there, colliding with Lowell.
So Lowell had already fallen down, and Yates never saw it coming. So it's 5-1 favoring the Black Bears.
And I think they've been able to build this lead because of the way they threw that body in the 2nd period and wore down the Rock Lobsters. They really were giving them the lumber and really put them back on their heels.
Ramekers' 4th of the season. Cam Cervoni picks up the primary helper, and Dan Weber gets the secondary. Black Bears looking for more. Thompson comes in. He's got Anderson on the back post. Sent across, and that one will go high into the safety net and out of play. Fans are not going home hungry tonight. It's the Burger King burger goal. Black Bears up by 4. It's 5-1 Binghamton. Scott Ramekers' 4th of the season puts the Black Bears up by 4. Back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 5-1 over the Rock Lobsters. Even strength goal from Scott Ramekers, the latest at 5:23 of the 3rd period. Croucher will send it up the wall. And this one will make its way out to the red line where Lathan will just backtrack it. So now that Nick Swain has an assist on the Austin Thompson goal. Oh, we'll hold that thought for a second. Bondarenko trying to center up. Chichu Lathan, last player remaining for the Black Bears without a point.
Why you gotta do that?
So
why you gotta do that?
He can grab an assist. He's been playing great. He's been elevated to the 2nd pair playing with Jesse Anderson tonight.
Why you gotta do that?
Sometimes you just gotta speak things into existence.
Yeah. Then you'll take all the credit.
What's the opposite of the announcer jinx? Here comes Shankar. Power move to the front, trying to elevate it past McPhail. He's able to make the save and earn the whistle. Garcia with some more words for Demaray behind the play, but all Demaray is going to do is smile or let the scoreboard do the talking for the time being. 13-13 left to go here in the frame.
I think Garcia is still looking for number 10 in black, and here he comes.
That is somebody who is not going to back down.
No, he is not.
From a challenge.
I believe he's taking Yates' spot for now. Gavin's still on the bench for the time being.
And he did come out during that last media timeout and skate around the ice trying to apply pressure. Has not gone to the locker room, so he is on the Black Bears bench. Ramekers wins the face-off back. And it'll be punched out off the glass. Gallant with a step on DeRazio, but he cleans up nicely. Back in his own end. Now Emery out wide. Just throw it into the corner. McPhail out to punch it away. Make sure it doesn't get behind the net. Binghamton sends it around the wall. And Emery will get there first. Reverses course. Back over to the other side. Penalty here coming up, and it will be against Emerson Emery. Garrett Milan draws the call, and Athens back to the power play. Then Virgili with his glove up in Emery's face, and Milan will do the same. So Emerson Emery headed to the penalty box for the Black Bears.
I think he was trying to take someone with him that time. But he wasn't able to.
It's the first penalty of the third period. Emerson Emery forward tripping. Take a look at it again on the Heinz Energy replay. Theme of the night, keep your feet moving. And you can draw some calls. 7-18, and that's happened to both teams. I will say both teams have kept their feet moving in situations like that where the puck is near the wall, and it's led to tripping calls.
You get that stick in the skates, someone's going to hit the ice, you're going to hit the box.
Athens is 0 for 4 on the man advantage. They're trying to make it 1 for 5. They're down by 4. And puck is going to be won by the Black Bears. DeRazio got his stick knocked away right off the draw. Bondarenko looking for Stubbs shorthanded. Binghamton scored one shorthanded goal this year, but it was empty net. At the end of a game, it belongs to Mac Jansen.
That would really blow the roof off this place.
Milan firing, blocked by Stone. Return to Cinder as Milan has it on the top left side, top right corner of your screen. Pinballs around, McAnamo trying to sprawl for it, cleaned up by Stone and Bondarenko, off the wall and out past the blue line.
Well, C-Max looks so good in this game. This has been his best performance to date. He had that one goal leak through, and it wasn't even really his fault. Other than that, he's held the Rock Lobsters at bay.
Under 12 left to go here, a minute 10 on the power play, knocked away by Jansen, and he'll just send that one from the red line back in on McPhail. Shots are 34-27 favoring the Black Bears. Stretch pass ahead to Mack. He's got some space over to Virgili. Little pirouette. Knocked away by Weber, who recovers nicely. Greco trying to use his big frame to shield away Jansen. They work the puck back up top. This is Virgili in and out of the circle. Shinkirk fires, and McAnanama able to make the save. They got Greco parked out in front to take away the vision of McAnanama. Weber doing his best to knock him off the puck. He loses his stick, able to pick it back up. Two men down low are Anderson and Weber. They're not able to control it with the numbers game. Shinkirk walks the line, save made, rebound off the side of the net. Second one off the opposite side. Knocking around through the blue paint. Thompson bails the Black Bears out, sends it down the ice. Athens not too happy with how close they've gotten for these power play attempts. And this one will come back into the Binghamton end. 3 seconds left to go. Emery is up and ready to go. Doesn't have a helmet, so he's just going to go straight to the Black Bears bench. Swain will take a spot.
Yeah, I think his helmet went off for repairs, and they didn't have time to bring it to him. I think that went the full 2 minutes there.
No stoppage.
Yeah.
And icing against the Black Bears. And that has quickly been overruled. It's going to be a center ice draw coming up.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't love that one. Swain definitely beat him to the spot and needed to the back line. Well, don't look now, but the Rock Lobsters are creeping up in shots. Here's those few saves. McAnanama, they threw it off the side of the goal, and they did it twice. The Rock Lobsters not capitalizing on opportunities in front of them. They haven't been able to do that all night.
Binghamton will win the draw. And third line with 2 hits there. Swain and Shankar both had one. Garcia held up at the line by Demaray. He's only plays to send it around the wall to the opposite side. Lowell, who did not play last night. Picard is scratched tonight for Athens. Lowe draws into the lineup wearing the number 27 jersey. He's on the line right now with Mack and Mott. Penalty here coming up as Mott's going to grab a hold of Shankar. Referee's arm had already gone up in the air for the initial hit. And now the linesman getting in between the two sides. Horn sounds, so we are headed to a media timeout. We're going to let the referees and linesmen sort this out. When we come back, we'll have an update for you. 9:53 left to go here in the third period.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill, Cole Parenti. Here, third period, brought to you by Mama Bear Brand. Carter Shinkirik and Dan Stone getting the explanation from the officials. And Cole, what is the word from downstairs in the penalty box?
Well, they tabbed Shankar that time with 2 minutes for boarding. Boarding was the call on Jacob Shankar, so another power play coming for the Rock Lobsters. Looks like the referees are taking a look at this one.
So the referees have stepped into the penalty box to review this play. Binghamton set up in their own end. They only have 3 skaters out on the ice.
Dan Stone's by the bench.
Okay, thank you, Cole. So referees looking at the tablet right now to see if they're going to upgrade this call to a major. And it is going to be a 5-minute major for boarding. All right. Mark that down in your notes, everybody. That is a major penalty for 5 minutes. Athens will be on the power play until 4:53 left to go in the third period.
I didn't know they could upgrade it to a major. I thought they had to call it a major at the first half.
They could have, and then they wanted to confirm it. Maybe they just put 2 minutes on the board too early.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-minute major.
Interesting call for me when last night was it Virgili threw that elbow and hit someone in the face. I thought that one should have been a major penalty more than this one, but they don't pay me the big bucks to call that.
So it's a 5-minute major for boarding. So Binghamton will have to get comfortable on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Blue car off, will spin around. And Kotarsi not able to keep the puck in at the blue line. Blue car off now. Had it blocked initially by DeRazio. Knocked away. Penalty here against Athens as they trip CJ Stubbs. We're going 4-on-4 for a little bit. And then Athens will be back on the power play.
So blatant, both referees got it, so not really much you can argue there if you're Gleb Van Durken. Here you get a look here, Van Durken just gets the stick. Yeah, that's, Van Durken just got it in there on Stubbs, takes him out of the play. Stubbs kept the feet moving, Van Durken did not.
So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. And then Athens is back on the power play.
Athens penalty, number 12, Lev Van Durken, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 10:43.
Rock Lobsters gain the zone, with each side having one less skater, a lot of open ice. Gallant able to try to pick the pocket of Yates, but it still comes back out through the center ice zone. This play, though, offside as Ramaker's on the far side was not on the blue line.
Good to see Yates right back out there. Missed one shift, checking that skate. Looks to be okay. So that's a huge, huge sigh of relief for the Black Bears.
Now Shinkurik will play it up ice for Milan, far side Gallant. Gallant backhander off the outside of the cage. Still at 4-on-4. Milan's going to cut through, try to use a screen of DeRazio to take away the vision of McAnanama, but he sent it high. Rock Lobsters carry up top. Milan steps into a slapper, kicked away with the toe of McAnanama. Pushed up top for Shinkurik, and he's going to have to backtrack into his own end. Croucher on a great receiving pass. We'll try to drop it back for Milan, knocked away. Here come the Black Bears. It's a 2-on-1, Thompson and Jansen. Thompson out wide to Jansen. He scores! Touchdown is good for the Black Bears. Make it 6 tonight. Mac Jansen gets his second of the game.
Well, just a bad read that time from Garrett Milan. One of the few mistakes he makes. Didn't notice how many guys were back. Allows Thompson and Jansen to go off on the 2-on-1. The defenseman bit on Jansen. He waited, and was still able to get it back over to Jansen. Here's the bite that time. Bit too early, gets it back. Jansen makes no mistake through the 5-hole, and Mac Jansen has the second of the night.
4-on-4 goal for Mac Jansen. His second of the night. And now has reclaimed the lead on Austin Thompson for team high in goals with 10. Swain now carries up the ice. He's got it on the forehand looking for his first goal. He already has his first assist in this one. Now Glukarov with Virgili trying to create a 2-on-1 ahead to Virgili. Emery closes the gap. Centering up, Glukarov has to settle it on his backhand and gets spun around to Rosenbaum. Black Bears have 6 goals on 35 shots tonight. We're still at 4-on-4 for the next 10 seconds into the blue paint. McAnanama will freeze it and bodies will swarm.
Yeah, it's 8 seconds till Gleb Van Durken returns, and they still have about 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this power play for the Rock Lobsters.
So they will still have a plus 2-minute power play when Van Durken steps out of the box. Just over 4,500 in the crowd tonight. Almost a third straight sellout, but a great crowd on a Saturday night here in Binghamton. Bondarenko will pull this one off the half wall. Short-handed time begins for the Black Bears. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill, back to work. Athens is on the power play for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is a 5-minute major to Jacob Shankar for boarding. Now, Athens can score as many times as they can, and they would still be on the power play. Centering pass looking for Milan. Broken up by the Black Bears, not able to clear. Stubbs a little bit too soft on the clearing attempt. Now Stubbs will have a second opportunity. It's pinballing around. Going far side, Shinkurik. Shinkurik will lose the handle on the pass. Cervoni slaps it around and goes off the skate of Gallant and poked out into the neutral zone. Weber's going to chase after it. He's the high man right now for the PK for the Black Bears while the forwards were changing. Athens will come back across the line. 90 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Milan, little snake eyes, deceptive pass. Looking for Gallant on the far side. He now has the puck. And Milan steps into a slapper. Goes well high of the target. Back over to Thompson. He's got time and space. And here, just send it down the length of the ice. 6 minutes left to go here in the third period. Milan crossing over the blue line. Finds Croucher, but is passed too far in front to make sure a clean play could be made. Spun around the wall, and Jansen gets to it first and sends it all the way down to McPhail.
Doing a real good job here if they're able to somehow get through these last 40 seconds unscathed. That'll be a major win for the Black Bears penalty kill. And it looks like they just forced an icing. They've discombobulated the Rock Lobsters all night, and that looks like the icing on the cake of just how thrown off they've been.
36 seconds left to go on the power play for Athens. At this rate, they need a goal per minute.
What is this thing these kids keep doing with their hands?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Demaray wins the face-off, but Lowell will get control for the Rock Lobsters. Her poke it out into the neutral zone. Stone able to put it behind the goal line as we approach the 5-minute mark here in tonight's Mama Bear brand third period. Final push for Athens as they come up the ice. Lukaryov will send it up for Greco. Into the mixer, knocked away by Stone. And that'll do it for the Athens power play. 0 for 5 go the Rock Lobsters tonight. As Jacob Shankar comes out of the penalty box. Black Bears escape unscathed on the major penalty. They score a 4-on-4 goal thanks to Mac Jansen and Austin Thompson. Knocked back out into the neutral zone. Shots are closing the gap. 35-32 in favor of Athens. Seeing a little bit of what we saw last night, Cole. Or excuse me, 35-32 in favor of Binghamton. Athens inching that a lot closer than where we were at. Anderson to Emery. Cross ice for Swain. Trying to go between the 5-hole McPhail. And here, cover up. This is our final time out of the night. 4:14 left to go. The Black Bears up 6-1 over the Crustaceans. We're back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Well, it looks like somebody's a little camera shy right now. One thing the Black Bears are not is being shy of contact so far, Cole. Throwing the body around a lot tonight in the game. Much more physicality in Game 2 of this weekend set than we saw in Game 1.
I think that's really been the turning point for them, was that they were able just to throw the lumber, throw the body, and really give Athens a tough time entering and exiting zones. They really have looked strong with those big hits in their own zone, in the offensive zone, in the neutral zone. Didn't really matter. They were throwing them, and that's why they've been able to open up this lead.
This is Game 4 of 5 on a homestand for the Black Bears. They will wrap it up next Friday night against the Danbury Hat Tricks at 7 p.m. There'll be 2-for-1 beers once again, so make sure to grab your tickets at BinghamtonBlackBears.com. Then Binghamton will play in Danbury Saturday night. First away game in a while. Face-off won by Shankar to himself. And a quick shot by number 9. We're reset, do it again.
Shankar had Swain beat there too with he beat his defender. If you take a look here, Shankar won it forward. Swain was with his defender gone. Almost had 2 on 0, but too close.
Another win by the Black Bears. This one goes down low for Swain. Spun around by Rosenbaum. And those two get tied up in a board battle where you are going to have a penalty here. Don't know on who because I can't tell who touched the puck. Holding is the call.
I think it's on Garrett Milan.
And it looks like it's going to be on Rosenbaum instead.
Yeah, him and Milan were all both tied up in there with Swain. But Rosenbaum gets caught with that one.
A lot more penalties tonight than what we saw last night.
Yeah, Rosenbaum just getting that leg in there.
16:03 is time of the penalty. Black Bears power play, back out on the ice. It looks like it'll be Stubbs, Bondarenko, Thompson, and Jansen up front. DeRazio, the lone defenseman.
Been adding that defense. It's the 5 forwards. I think it's been a real nice addition of having DeRazio on the back end, a smooth-moving defenseman like him.
Everybody on the ice right now has a goal except for C.J. Stubbs, and all 4 of C.J. Stubbs' goals this season have been game-winning goals. DeRazio over to Stubbs, his wrist shot blocked away. Jansen looking for the hat trick, fanned on the one-timer. He gets it back now, D to D. It looks like the Black Bears are feeding Jansen. Thompson, tough angle, save made by McPhail. Is Stubbs able to corral this one in time? He is. Back over to DeRazio, and now Jansen again. Fluttered on the one-timing bid. He's set up shop in this near side circle, bottom left side of your screen. Bondarenko over to Jansen, looking for the hat trick, and it goes off the outside of the cage. Athens able to get the clear back down to McAnanamaw. Binghamton will reset. Jansen gets run into by Greco. So Binghamton will have to go back again, and then Greco chasing after Thompson. Penalty coming up against Athens again. And now Greco will go to the penalty box.
Yeah, it looked like he was just trying to lay the lumber. Here's the hit. A little late on that one, so I think he's going to get tabbed with an interference.
Yeah, puck's not there.
May just be a little bit of frustration on the part of Greco.
Well, just like last night wasn't the night for the Black Bears, tonight has not been the night for the Rock Lobsters. And it looks like the referee and the linesman have said that Michael Greco has had enough tonight.
He'll get on the flight nice and early.
That's a new one. Great work, Trev.
He knows his opportunities.
Yeah, Exit Realty Homeward Bound exit of the game brought to you by Michael Greco, making his way off the ice for the Rock Lobsters. And Black Bears are on a 5-on-3 once again. This is their 4th power play of the night. They've already got a touchdown. Can they convert the extra point?
Something tells me Mac Jansen's going to be shooting a lot for the next 2 minutes. Looking for that hat trick. Lone forward is Joe Mack. Former teammates with Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Jamie Drysdale when they were both in Erie with the Otters. Some big names came out of Erie. Matthew Schaefer, Connor McDavid, Jamie Drysdale, Joe Mack.
Well, Binghamton on a Myers security 5-on-3. Jansen's located in between the hashes in the middle of your screen. Stubbs gets the goal, and everybody on the power play unit has a tally tonight. 5-on-3 goals, C.J. Stubbs. Extra points good, make it 7.
CJ just ripped that one. Not much McPhail can do, has to just take the lickings now, as the Black Bears are 2 minutes and 42 seconds away from cruising to handing the Rock Lobsters their first defeat of the season. And they're going to do it all on the power play.
Well, last year, Athens won the Friday night matchup. Binghamton responded, winning the Saturday night matchup, and it looks like it's going to be the same case here tonight. Athens took last night by a score of 5-3. Binghamton on top of this one, 7-1. Black Bears will keep their streak of not losing back-to-back games intact as it continues on. Black Bears are still on the power play. It's a 5-on-4, and they actually have they have a lot of minutes up on the board, for the Rock Lobsters.
He got a misconduct as well, did Michael Greco.
Lathan getting some power play time. We normally don't see Chichu on the man advantage, but a 5-on-4 when you're up by 6, giving the kids some extra time. Croucher, though, is going to come in short-handed. Power move. Loses the handle on it, trying to get around Macananama. Binghamton swarms the puck in their own end, but Lowell is going to hunt it against Jansen to make sure that 93 doesn't get the hat trick. 99 seconds left to go. Anderson sends it around the wall. And this one will be slapped all the way back down to Macananama's cage.
Connor McAnanama was sensational tonight. Everything the Black Bears needed, 32 saves from the netminder.
D'Orazio's got to step on everybody. He cuts to the front of the net. Nifty little backhander just goes wide. Swain behind the cage, stopping and starting. Crowd still coming alive here as the Black Bears have put up a 7 spot on the 9-0 Athens Rock Lobsters. Just about a minute left to go here in this one before it becomes official.
It's going to be a nice win for the Black Bears too. Put those 3 points, split the season series, the weekend series with the Rock Lobsters, and send them back a little humbled and a little hurt after this one.
And to quote Brant Sherwood, pros win on Saturdays. Makes the weekend feel a lot better. Obviously, you would love to win both. This is the same result the Black Bears had last year with Athens. 2 well-fought games through 120 minutes. 1 minute left to go in the season series. And the Black Bears will just pull the puck behind the net. Looks like the troops are retreating for the Black Bears for the time being. The woos will begin to ring around the arena. D'Orazio and company will just send it all the way down. Offside are the Black Bears.
Looking for Jansen one more time.
He almost snuck behind the defense.
He's been on the ice for the last 4 or 5 minutes. He hasn't gotten off. I think he's played with all 3 lines.
That's true. .35 seconds left to go in this one. Well, there's a crack in the Crustaceans' record. It is their first loss of the season, and it'll come to the hands of the 2-time defending champion, Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears will just pull the puck behind the net. Binghamton has made the point, and they will just send it down. Weber's stick explodes, unfortunately for him, so he's going to have to finish the game with a new twig. Jansen's not going to hunt the hat trick. Binghamton will just shoot the puck around. And that'll be the end of this one.
Get some goalie bumps. Wyatt Friedlander waiting to come out and do it with Macananama. What a night. I said it quite a few times, but for CMAC was one deflection away from shutting out the 9-0 and now 9-1 Rock Lobsters. Sensational job by him.
Black Bears win this one by a final score of 7-1. Linesman escorting Glukarov off the ice to the locker room. Binghamton wins by a final score of 7-1 against the Continental's top team here at home on Saturday night. It's a series split between the Rock Lobsters and the Black Bears. Don't go anywhere. La Quinta Inn and Suites postgame show coming up right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Rediscover your glow at
Welcome back in, everybody. La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. 3 stars being announced, brought to you by our friends at Budweiser. Austin DeRazio, the 3rd star of the night. Macadamia, the 2nd star. He's going to come out. He's fired up. Best performance of the year for C-Mac, and he already had a shutout on his record. I think he played the best he has this season. But the 1st star tonight with 2 goals, Mac Jansen. So your Rocco J. Testani Budweiser, 3 stars of the game. Austin DeRazio with a goal and a couple of helpers. Connor McAnanama with 32 saves, the most he's made this year. And Mac Jansen, 2 goals tonight. Those are your Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the game. Black Bears win this one 7-1 as we welcome you up to broadcast level. We're coming up, don't worry. It'll be there in just a second. Cole, full effort tonight from the Black Bears, who played their best game of the year in game 12.
Right when they needed it, right after last night, they kind of looked down on their luck, and the Rock Lobsters came out strong yesterday. Today, the Black Bears respond and show why they have 2 cups and why there's 2 banners, I should say, sitting in the rafters.
Taking a look at the stats tonight, Binghamton dominating the power plays. Unfortunately, they do not score on that last one. You know what? You'll take 3 for 5 on the man advantage any night of the week, and 3 times on Saturday. Athens 0 for 5 on the man advantage as well. They had a 5-minute major that was interrupted due to a 2-minute minor, but special teams look great. Binghamton scored at 4-on-4, 5-on-5, 5-on-4, and 5-on-3. Everything except a shorthanded goal tonight.
And that's exactly a recipe to a winning hockey game. Score more goals than the other team, right? 60% on the power play, as you mentioned, sensational. It's probably the best power plays look all season long. And to get them going is a huge thing for the Black Bears. You need a good power play, and theirs looked unreal tonight.
Oh, the Black Bears hand the Rock Lobsters their first loss of the season. They are 9-1 now. Binghamton picks up 3 points in the FPHL standings. They're now at 29. For the time being, that is at the top. Now, Athens has played 2 less games than the Black Bears, so we'll have to see if anybody in the Continental Division can trip up these Rock Lobsters as the season goes along. But 12 games in for the Black Bears. What's the report card so far, Cole?
It's an A. I think, an A. Could have been an A+. I think there's still work to be done. I don't know if A+ is really a grade anymore. I don't think it is at Binghamton University, but we'll say it is at the Binghamton Black Bear University. I think they still have work to be done before they reach their final form. I think they're almost there, and I think as the season goes along, they'll get better and better. I think getting Connor McAdamia a game like this is getting him right to where he was during that playoff run. Excuse me.
He's fired up. Cole's fired up.
Yeah.
Connor McAdamia's fired up. And you know the best thing is, Black Bears were able to score 7 goals tonight without Zach Sirota and Tyson Kirkby. So a lot of people who are chomping at the bit trying to rush those guys back from injury. Looks like for the time being, the Black Bears are A-OK in the scoring department.
Yeah, definitely they are. I mean, they have a lot of guys who can score. We saw it tonight, too, from Mac Jansen. C.J. Stubbs can score. Everyone on this roster can find the back of the net. And tonight, they did a real good job of that.
Austin DeRazio and Scott Ramaker is also contributing to that as well. All 5 members of the first power play unit scored a goal at some point in this game. That's pretty cool. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight on the broadcast. Friendly reminder, we will be live at Tully's this Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Tully's on the Vestal Parkway. I'll be there. Coach Sherwood will be there. Cole won't be there.
Sometimes I have class, Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
I am working a job and getting a degree here.
First person in history. How about that? All right. So we'll be at Tully's on Tuesday, and then the Blackbirds will be at home on Friday night for 2-for-1 beers as well. Then we're on the road Saturday, taking on the Danbury Hat Tricks for the first road game in the month of November. For everybody at the Binghamton Black Bears, Josh Williams downstairs in the video room leading the excellent team, EJ Worth on social and graphics, Alex Jones, Kelsey Lane upstairs tonight, Trevor Potenziano running a great show, my partner Cole Parenti, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off until Tuesday night, where we will see you live at Tully's at 6 p.m. for the next edition of the Good Times with Coach show. Have a good night, everybody, and then see you Friday at the arena as well.